Thank you for tuning in for another episode, Tunnel Vision Podcast. I'm Mario Doremus.
I'm Eric.
Buckeye B in the building. Let's get it.
And if y'all don't know, this is episode 160.
Yes, sir.
Episode 160.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
So for your viewing pleasures and your listening pleasures, if you want to go back and listen to our older podcast, you can go anywhere and find it. Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts. Go back to episode 1 if you want to.
Nah, that's
They
a
good.
fact.
They can go back, listen to episode 1, and then catch up, go back, and come back and listen to 160, or you can do it in reverse order, and you can start here, and then go back and listen to older episodes after this one. So I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in, keeping up with us. We are back full-fledged in football.
Yes, sir.
It's here.
Yeah, it's not down the street. It's at the front door. It's actually inside the house now.
It's inside the house. We're in the house.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Before we start, though, let me say what's up to the camera. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Paul was on bullshit, but you know, we against the world though over here. You know what I mean? That's how I'm rocking. So, you know, you can go ahead and continue. I just thought I had to get that off my chest.
No, you gonna be able to get it all off your chest right here.
Against the world.
Because that's right here we gotta start. Opening weekend college football, so it's not even week one. Week one opening weekend college football for everybody.
Yeah.
And we got a lot to talk about. I mean, obviously so much happened, but no game has been bigger this week than the Ohio State-Texas game. That was the game that everybody's been talking about since the end of last football season, right? Ever since they released the schedule and we knew what games are going to be played this year. But before we get into that, let's talk about some Thursday football, right? Because before we got there, we had some Thursday football, a little bit of action. I don't know if anybody caught the UC game or not.
Yeah, I did. I did.
So how did y'all feel about the UC Nebraska game?
It confirmed everything that we've been basically stating on this pod for 2 years now. Satterfield's not the guy for the job.
I mean, you're right. I agree.
I think he might be one of the top guys on a hot seat when you talk about coaches being on a hot seat from an expectation of doing something better this year.
Yeah, I mean, but UC did have to show some fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if anything, I was shocked to hell. I ain't gonna say shocked, but I wasn't impressed with Dylan Raiola for Nebraska. Like, he looked mild to me. Like, I thought he was a little better than that. I mean, I seen bits and pieces of him last year. I ain't really paid too much attention to him last year, but he didn't look good to me at all. Like, I mean, he had a few good throws, but I mean, if anything, like I said, you know, he looked mild. But you see, they showed some fight to end the game. I mean, they really could have won the game for real.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't up to, you know, that little, I don't know why he took that chance and trying to, I guess they didn't see the safety, but it was only down a field goal, like, and it was 40 seconds left?
Yeah.
Like, for you to make that errant throw like that, you still had time. If anything, at worst case, to you know, taking into overtime. So, I mean, Satterfield might not be the man for the job, but they did show some heart and show some fight. And it wasn't like they got blown out. You know what I'm saying? So
No, yeah.
I was impressed a little bit by their defense. And then shouts out to my boy from Old State, the running back, Evan Pryor. Yeah, he looked real good, man. So I think he's gonna do some big things for UC this year. But UC ain't look too bad. I mean, but you gotta think. I call them the kitty cats. You feel me? Because every coach that goes there, that's like a stepping stone to their neck. You know, that's like a promotion. Like they get promoted to wherever they going. So you got to understand, like, UC really ain't gonna have no top notch coach that's gonna stay. I mean, go ahead.
And I'm glad you said that, right? Like, because that was like my whole premise. Like, even just thinking about that game, like, and I even remember watching the game being like frustrated with some of the decisions that, you know, they were making out there. You know, obviously not as a team, but like the way that the game was being managed. Right. And I just kept thinking to myself like, this is why UC will always be a stepping stone school because the decisions that they make as a school, like as far as like the coaching goes, right? Like, and I'll say, and I even want to say this, I don't think they look that bad either, Kyle.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think that I was underwhelmed by how bad Nebraska played.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think they're gonna be that. You know what I mean? Like, even as much as they try to sell us on Dylan Raiola being like the next Patrick Mahomes,
He's not that.
I don't see it like
at all.
And if anything, I would say that when they hired Satterfield, for one, I was already puzzled because he didn't coach that well at Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he was no longer at Louisville.
Right.
But it almost feels like, you ever notice how you ever seen an example? Let me say this. You ever known two people to be in a relationship and then they break up and then they both get into another relationship that's a bad relationship?
Yeah.
And he's like, damn, what if? And they probably think like, damn, I should have just stayed with my ex.
No,
that's how I feel about Luke Fickell and UC right now.
Yeah.
No, and I agree with all y'all saying. Like, I do think Dylan Raiola did not look as great as they tried to hype him. I do think that Nebraska, just in general, could have been. You would have thought they would have been better. My thing is this: if that's another coach, they win that game potentially. If as far as UC, but I disagree. I agree that UC is a stepping stone, but I disagree from the standpoint this is not a stepping stone for Kenny or not Kenny, but for Satterfield.
Scott Satterfield.
Scott Satterfield. This ain't a stepping stone for him. He's not gonna get a bigger job next year. The next job. Then the next step for him is to get fired from this job.
But what I'm saying is, coaches take the UC job.
I get that
a promotion.
But in his case, it ain't gonna happen.
No.
Is what I'm saying. The promotion ain't there. He is going to get fired and probably have to go.
If anything, he'll probably do a coordinator job or something of that nature.
Like that.
But like I said, man, Dylan just, getting back to Nebraska, Dylan, to me, look out of shape. I mean, I don't know what y'all seen, but he didn't look good at all to me. Like, and then I thought he was faster than that. He looked slow.
Nah, he wasn't never been fast.
Okay. I must have been tripping then because I thought he had a little wiggle in him.
No wiggle.
No wiggle. Yeah, that shit looked horrible.
No wiggle at all. And I think just the expectations of him trying to play in front of Patrick Mahomes in the home that Patrick Mahomes built.
Nah, for sure.
Probably played a little bit in a factor of the nerves, the jitters. But ultimately, man, I think Matt Rule got some work to do with that Nebraska team.
Nah, for sure.
I agree. But let's fast forward. All right, let's just get into the meat and potatoes of the weekend. All right.
Yes, sir.
Saturday kickoff, big noon game of the week.
Yes, sir.
How y'all feeling? I think that we all had the same sentiment when it came to the game. Like, I wore my Michigan shirt as I watched and hoped that they would beat Texas. But
hold on, why did you hope that we beat Texas?
He's a fan.
First of all, it's big. First of all,
it's Big Ten. Okay.
It's a Big Ten game, and
I ain't gonna lie, I was rooting against y'all when they played Texas last year,
and that's okay
for the record,
and that's okay.
He's gonna root for us every chance he gets,
and we needed the Big Ten. We needed the Big Ten get back for the Texas game.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, we got it back last year though. Well, we got it back again.
Yeah.
I mean, last year, when I played them, it was in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But this game,
it was a get back.
It was a get back, but this was the get back game. Like, y'all did that because y'all wanted to win the national championship.
True.
This one, it was just like, yo, this for the Big Ten.
They thought they was gonna get their get back.
Yeah, they definitely thought they was gonna get their get back.
But and I won't lie, like I'm tired of the whole Paul Feinbaum going the constant talk every year. The SEC is better than the Big Ten.
Right.
No, they're not.
Fucking.
They're not. Like,
Hey, I can't wait to see what he got to say. Did he get on anything this week? I'll be tuned. I don't watch ESPN, but
tune in tomorrow.
I'll be tuned in tomorrow. Yeah, Monday.
Yeah,
for sure to see exactly what he got to say. Cause
his exact words, and I don't know if, like, how much y'all watch the 4-letter network, but I remember him on First Take saying the exact words of Arch Manning is he's the most talented quarterback in college football since Tim Tebow.
Yeah,
wow.
Which is crazy because, like, I think you and I have been on this train of Arch, in previous years. Like, Arch played 2A football down south.
Yeah,
that's like the equivalent of Division 3 or 4 here. Like, so one, who the fuck is he playing in college football? I mean, in high school football. 2, he never went to the Elite 11 camp, and I told you then those were signs that they thought he wasn't as good as he was. Right. Because if you go to Elite 11 camp, you're going with the best of the best.
Well, the whole reason that they said he never went is because he wanted to do private workouts.
I don't buy it.
That's cap.
I don't buy it.
They ain't want to get him exposed.
Bro.
Hey, don't get me wrong. Nothing against Arch. I fuck with Arch. I fuck with what he bringing to the table. But for y'all to put him on a pedestal because his name is Manning, you know what I'm saying? If his name was Arch Ferris, Arch Walker, Arch Doramus, he would be little old Johnny coming up.
And let's be clear, too. Let's be clear, too, though.
He'd be lit if his last name was Doramus.
Say he might have a little bit of wiggle in.
Oh yeah,
that's what brings the swag to the table. Okay.
But let's also bring it back to last year when we both said, Mario, Arch had an opportunity to take the job from Quinn Ewers. He didn't look good enough, so they put Quinn Ewers back in the game. That said a lot.
Facts.
That said a lot for folks to just get on these mics and these shows and rant and rave about Arch, right? Like, I was hesitant to even give him a Heisman pick last week, but it was only because he had so much hype around him. If he just plays decently, the hype can take him to a Heisman Trophy, or at least take him to,
because it's a lot of politics.
It's a lot of politics in it. So, man, we off Arch. I want to get to the game.
Well, this is all I was gonna say. Julian saying is to me is
him.
He's a better quarterback. He's a better quarterback.
He's him.
He's a better quarterback.
He's him,
and he showed it.
Yeah, everything that everybody thought they were gonna see from Arch, I think we saw it from Julian saying.
Nah, for sure,
definitely. For sure. But I want to say this. I knew the offensive line was gonna be the factor, but man, am I excited that we got a bunch of O-lines. They some dogs. And I forgot.
And Texas got a good defense. They got a good defense.
I forgot. 3 of those offensive linemen are from the city of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah. They all play high school ball here in Cincinnati.
Yes, sir.
That's special, bro.
The cornerback too, right?
Yeah.
Jermaine Matthews.
Shout out to Jermaine Matthews,
Shout
man.
out to Wynn Woods.
Went to Wynn Woods, bro. He a dog.
Sure.
He had a
really good game.
When I coached at Walnut, right? We had a play. I don't know how. Whatever. We driving in the end zone. We like on the 10. This dude picks that shit off in the back of the end zone.
Took it to the crib.
I say, he's special.
Nah, he different.
He's special.
Nah, man is definitely different, man.
Yeah,
Shouts out to him, man. He showed it yesterday. Did he have 1 or 2 picks?
He had 1.
Okay. He should have had 2.
Okay.
Should have had 2.
Yeah, he definitely looked good. But getting back to the O-line, man, pure domination.
Yeah.
Straight bully ball.
No sacks allowed.
No sacks allowed. Colin Simmons, that's the DN, right?
Yeah.
And Anthony Hill. I ain't heard their name called once during the broadcast. We didn't hear their name called once. Shouts out to to Phillip Daniels. He another one that you was talking about. That's
Yeah.
from Cincinnati.
Princeton.
Yeah, man,
Right
he
tackle.
looked dominant, bro. Like
Transfer from
he
Minnesota.
looked. I don't know if is his Peoples Paris Johnson. Is that his Peoples?
In a way.
Okay.
He's actually Mike Daniels' cousin.
Okay.
Who is married to Paris
Nah,
Mom.
facts.
So
Yeah, he looked, bruh. Because they named him the starter right before the game, and I was hoping they was gonna name him the starter. I haven't seen the dude. I can't really pronounce his name. Ethan
Yanawe.
Yeah, whatever.
The big kid.
Nah, he
from where is he from? Oh fuck. The 6'7", 6'8" kid. He played at like a small school. I think like it, but go ahead.
Well, yeah, nah. I was glad to hear they announced him the starter, man. And from start to finish, man, pure straight domination. Like I said, I was excited. I was more or less excited to see how Julian Sand was gonna handle the pressure, and he showed he was poised. He had command of the offense, command of the huddle, and then don't get me wrong. I mean, he missed a few throws. Obviously, you know, JJ didn't help him out with a couple drops. But you know, I think once we settle him in and he gets more comfortable with the offense, so we start to open up the offense. Hey, like I told E yesterday when we did the live post game, he might be in there for the Heisman, man. You know, so don't sleep on Julian, man. The running game, it was solid. What I was glad to see from the running game that we did not turn the ball over. Both backs protected the ball. I mean, I would have liked to see a little bit more wiggle, a little bit more burst from James Peoples, because I thought he had a little bit more JK in him, but he still got work to do. Donaldson, he ran hard. Huge touchdown on that 4th and goal, man. So, like I said, and then let me get to the defense, man. The defense dominated, bro. I was hoping and I was praying, bro, we was going to get a shutout, bro. Because if we would have got a shutout, Paul, I really would have popped my shit. But, man, like, just excited for what we got moving forward, man. Shouts out to the Bucks. Like I told y'all, bro, we is against the world. Ohio against the motherfucking world, bro. The world famous Ohio State Buckeyes, man. I'm gonna keep popping my shit. Like, hey, I'm geeking, but go ahead, y'all.
But yeah, the biggest thing too coming out of that, like I said, the offensive line I think was good. But you know, big ups to I think Brian Hartline, bro. Like I was kind of a little bit conflicted of how it was gonna go, whether Ryan Day was gonna kind of take it from him, kind of getting tight. I think that marriage looked okay for now. It was the first game, big game, and then Matt Patricia, bro. That defensive scheme,
man.
Bringing that NFL style. He was confusing the shit out of Arch.
He looked like Baby Belichick out there.
Hey.
Just without the pudge. You know, he looked like he had the Ozempic. Shouts out to him, though, man. He looked like Baby Belly out there, boy.
A lot of people in the fan base did not like this move of Matt Patricia. We talked about it before, but I liked it. And I think it's showing and I think they're showing that they're off to a great start and gonna be the number one defense in the country again.
Nah, for sure. But let me stay humble. You know, we still got work to do, bro. We still got a lot of work to do. It's a long ass season. I ain't on here saying we gonna run the table. We going undefeated, nothing like that. We still got work to do. And shouts out to Texas, man. They showed some fight and showed some heart at the end of the game. And don't get me wrong, we've been bad. We ain't really been bashing Arch, but in that 4th quarter, he showed he earned my respect because he had a horrible game up until that 4th quarter, and he showed that he got some heart, and he got some fight, and he made some big time NFL throws. Like that throw he made for their first score of the game, that was a huge throw, bro. Like, and he definitely showed that he got some, you know, got some dog in him, and he might have some things left in the tank moving forward. But yeah, shouts out to the Bucks.
How you feel, Mario?
Yeah, what's your thoughts?
I mean,
because you're neutral in this fight a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the game, and obviously, I gotta be honest. Like, I think that the biggest takeaways for me were, one, the defense of Ohio State is just dominant, right? Like every level. And it was the linebacker y'all were telling me about.
Arvell Reese.
Yeah,
Arvell
Arvell
Reese.
Reese. And
I told you.
you kept hearing his name like throughout. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but like those are the things. Like when a linebacker is able to have his name called that much, that lets me know that, one, he's a playmaker, and two, he's got great instincts. But the most fitting thing was the game saving tackle came from the best defensive player in the country, in Caleb Downs.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a huge fourth down for them, and they needed that stop.
Right.
You know what I mean? Came up short. For one, the defensive line was able to apply pressure, and, you know what I mean, kind of force Arch's hand to make a throw, because I think that he was already like on his third read. So,
Shouts out to CJ Hicks.
so you know what I mean? Like, and the one thing I think that kind of threw Arch off from the beginning was him being under pressure a lot.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean, he was forcing himself to make throws. Like, even when he threw the interception to Matthews, like, he underthrew that ball.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't on the receiver even, who like didn't say like he ran the wrong route.
Right.
But Arch underthrew that ball.
Right.
Like, and it was apparent, like, it's just good that Matthews was able to read that shit and come down
facts.
and get the interception
Facts.
for Ohio State. But, and this is like not a thing where we're knocking Arch, man, or I'm even knocking Arch, man, because
Right.
I think that I think there's talent there, but I think, it's almost unfair to him, like you said, that he's getting that, you know what I mean? But we have to be critical, because the media heads, or the talking heads, were pumping him up so hard that like, hey, like, let him play stiff competition before we start to crown anybody, right? Like,
they love.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be hard on him. And I'm hard on him because of that. Like, too many times that we have guys that are coming into, the sports world, whether it's college football, NFL, where they're put on these pedestals, bro, and they haven't done enough. Like, you gotta show more to be crowned this guy.
Nah, facts.
yeah, no, and I get it, like, you know what I mean, like, and obviously, like, Texas went all out when he had his visit there. Like, you remember they had to helicopter ride and $10,000 dinners or whatever, what have you. But but that's like the type of stuff where I'm like, I'm expecting him to come out and throw 5 touchdowns against anybody.
I
Like,
wasn't.
I'm just, I mean, not
I feel
but
what
I'm
you're
saying,
saying.
but like with the type of talk that they were having about him, like the conversation they were having about him, I'm like, he better be the greatest quarterback I ever seen with my eyes. Like, and I've seen some great ones.
But that just goes to show you how biased these media heads is, bro. Like, why? And I'm gonna take it back to my boy Shador. Why Shador couldn't get the same energy? Y'all want to play him and say, oh, he played division whatever in college. He went to a black college, or he's not gonna do this. He's not gonna do that. So what made y'all think Arch? Why did y'all put Arch on a pedestal? Why y'all ain't put Shador on a pedestal too? Like, it's just so biased, man. There's just so much I can go into and so much I can say, bro. But I'm gonna just leave it at that, man. Like, I don't even want to go there with you media heads, man, because y'all getting paid the big bucks. Y'all really shouldn't, to be honest, man. And it's mind boggling to me, man. But I mean, again, like I said, I ain't on here to bash Arch. I hope he has a great career moving forward. And like I said, he did show some spots to where he might eventually be that guy that they hyping up to be. But for as of right now, horns down. OH. You feel me?
So I want to ask you though. Coming off this game, I think we've kind of done it enough.
Facts.
Your boys played yesterday.
Yes, the Michigan Wolverines. It was obviously Bryce's first game. Bryce Underwood, number one.
How did he look?
Look good.
Good.
You look good.
Yeah,
Damn good for a freshman.
It was.
I was impressed.
I like Bryce.
It was.
I was impressed.
It was a couple spots where I'm like, he had held on to the ball too long. But those your freshmen, like, those are growing pains, right? Like,
right.
So it's just like he'll learn more as the season progresses. Like, as he plays more ball, I think he'll get even better. But yeah, I was.
So let me jump to the chase.
I was impressed though. I will say this though. I like the fact that they're committed and sticking to Michigan football. Like
By
I ain't
running
gonna
the
lie.
running the
That
ball.
running back I got
Yeah.
from Alabama, that was huge.
Oh. Three
That was-
touchdowns yesterday.
That was a huge pickup, bro.
Three touchdowns yesterday.
Like, cause I forgot about him. Like when we was talking about it last week, I had mentioned Jordan Marshall. I got ahead of myself because I think his name Justin Haynes.
Yeah.
He's a problem.
Yeah, nice.
He's a problem.
He had
man.
3 touchdowns yesterday.
Nah,
I mean,
facts.
which was big for him. Like, it was,
Ooh, I didn't realize because I kind of had that game on and a few other games. when I
LSU
was
Clemson
watching.
was on the same time. I think.
Damn, I didn't realize Jordan Marshall only had 11 carries for 29 yards.
yeah. He was getting stuffed.
Sheesh.
He was getting stuffed a lot, but I mean, even
Did Justice start?
no, he didn't. No,
Oh,
Who started?
might start.
Haynes.
He might.
Haynes started.
Justin Haynes
Yeah,
started.
that's what he said.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
said.
He started?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, I figured
okay.
he would because
I thought
he's a
that-
senior technically, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but I thought they was gonna run with the Jordan. Okay,
Nah, Justin Haynes was nice last year for Alabama. I
Yeah,
don't even know how they let him get away.
he got hurt. He got hurt
Got
last
you.
year. He
Got
hurt.
you.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. But do you see Bryce hoisting that thing before it's all said and done in Michigan? Think he gonna get one?
Heisman or Natty?
Natty. Both.
They might
Let's say both.
I ain't gonna be. Not being
Maybe.
biased. They might.
maybe.
They
Maybe. I mean, obviously we'll have to see what happens. Like, I mean, the big thing is like they got him a receiver.
Who's number 0? Because he I ain't gonna lie. He got a little wiggle in him.
You talking about the receiver?
Yeah.
He was a transfer.
Yeah, Samaje Morgan.
Yeah, he nice. Where did he transfer from?
I don't know. I was watching the game yesterday. Just talking about him.
Okay.
As a transfer, I think he is a sophomore or junior.
Yeah, I like him.
But I ain't gonna hold you. Non-biased, man. The way they've been recruiting this last like 4 months,
Right.
they've been on a come up. So if they
Nah, 'cause
National
they
Sunday
did.
they come, they got the 5-star
that running
top
back.
running back in the country.
Yeah.
Like I think they're doing the right thing by putting the pieces around them. Let's just see if Sharon Moore is really the guy to lead them to this.
The crazy thing is, right? Like, so I didn't even realize this till earlier this week. And as I was thinking about it, like, damn, like they really named Bryce as the starter. Like, 'cause Michigan, they notorious from not starting true freshman quarterback.
Had to though.
Like, but the first quarterback that y'all know the last true freshman to start for Michigan? Y'all know who that was?
Who was it?
Tate Forcier.
Wow.
I remember him. He was mild though.
He lost the job to Denard Robinson
Mhm.
the next year, but
Yeah.
but shit. Bro, that's
But
like
I
that's
just
insane.
I just knew the way how Bryce handled himself and just what's the word for the new kids today? The aura
yeah.
that he brings to the table, man. Like,
Huh?
what you mean?
We knew the NIL money they gave him, he was starting.
Yeah.
Like,
facts. But nah,
you ain't need to see no aura.
But that's what I was saying last week because you had a question of
Is he the starter?
Is he the starter? It was a no brainer in my eyes. Was that just a general question?
It was a general question.
Okay.
One, I knew that they did not start.
Okay, I thought the way you asked it, you looked like you had some doubt.
They didn't. One, they didn't name him the starter, and I thought they would have named him before then.
Nah, for
They
sure.
normally don't name, like Mario said, freshman quarterback. So that was another one.
Right.
But
Okay.
but the NIL money he got,
Nah, that's a fact.
he got to.
And I think that everybody kind of knew he was gonna be the starter by the end of the year.
Yeah.
But I get so I got the
Nah.
question when you asked, like, you
Right.
know, do you think he's like week 1 they're gonna, or do you because it was a thought in my mind that they would maybe split time with the quarterbacks
Right.
in the first game against New Mexico.
Right. And I ain't gonna lie, this the first time I done seen in Michigan history since Brady. Was Brady cold like that in college?
Nah,
I don't think he was that cold.
He lost his job.
Brady
I ain't gonna lie,
Brady
bro.
was mid.
This the first time I done seen Michigan have a quarterback that was cold. I mean, I love Denard Robinson.
Bruh, stop.
Who?
Stop.
Come on now, bro.
This is some
Who?
bruh. Denard wasn't off that.
He was all right before us throwing the ball. Pure Bruh, Bryce
he
is
wasn't-
him.
John. First of all, John Navarre.
Bryce got
John Navarre was letting
So
the
you about
thing fly.
to, so you
too.
about to say John Navarre? Though,
John
bro?
Navarre. John Navarre
Man, you just
was
being
a great.
biased
He was
now,
a great
bro.
passer in
No,
football.
John Navarre, though, bro.
John Navarre couldn't throw.
In baseball, he a baseball player too, right?
But John Navarre was the starting quarterback for 3 years.
Bryce Underwood,
So
John Navarre.
we'll get the we'll get the
Make the comparison.
we'll get to
What
see
is we talking about?
a good test.
Oh yeah,
for Bryce Young
Oh yeah,
and the rest of the
they got
Michigan
Oklahoma.
Wolverines.
They got Oklahoma this week.
Oklahoma this week, so we'll get
I'm
to
not
Man,
that.
word?
Did y'all watch it?
on the road.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying Oklahoma. I just saying what they rank was.
Oklahoma gonna need a new coach by week 7.
So you saying y'all popping them?
I'm saying that they should handle business.
Okay.
I ain't that worried about it.
All right.
And I'm just saying, a hostile environment on the road.
So it's
freshman
at
quarter.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's at Oklahoma.
Prime time night. I think
It's gonna be a great test for them.
Yeah.
So they get the
Definitely
prime
good
time game.
I think they get a prime time game.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Big Noon, they step in and take care of that.
No, because it's an ABC game.
Yeah.
It ain't
Oh,
an
man,
ESPN. I
that's
mean, a
crazy.
Fox game.
So who on? I guess we'll figure it out. But
Yeah,
That's
it ain't a
crazy.
Fox game.
that's crazy.
Fox
bro.
is the problem. Like, and that's
Fox.
That's,
Hey
yeah.
Fox, y'all cock blocking my Bucks, man. Stop doing that. We need some night games, bro. Let us rock out, man.
Do y'all prefer watching like primetime games? Or y'all prefer
I
watching
mean,
like
me,
the big noon
me
game?
personally, because I work nights, it is hard. Because I damn near I care because shit, like I said, I work nights, bro. So I damn near, you feel me, be slumped for real, trying to wake up at noon, working into the wee hours of the morning, and it's like it's hard for me to get up and be excited and be geeked for the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but on the other side of the spectrum, it's really not an issue because at the end of the day, play at noon, we get a dub, you can sit back, relax, kick it, and pop our shit like we did yesterday, man.
The only thing I think I used to like about the night games was I felt like that's when we didn't have as many older crowd, but I think there's a transition of younger crowd going where that crowd was rocking.
And also with the night games too, it was rocking. The shoe was definitely rocking, man. Shouts out to Buckeye Nation, bro.
Man, Columbus was going crazy. I know a couple people who were up there personally, like just not even at the game, but like Columbus as a whole was going crazy yesterday.
Buckeye Nation was in full effect, man. That scarlet all around the stadium looked wonderful, man. But I love the night games too, though, because I love like the build up during the day, and then just when them lights come on, man, and especially if we in that all black, they better make that Penn State State of night game. I doubt it, but
and y'all that game day is gonna be there too, so that'll be pretty cool.
yeah. So,
And it was good to see Lee start.
We got to mention that, man.
Buckeye head
I knew he was gonna do it. He had to hype it up a little bit. Say it was easy. Say Texas was this, Texas was that. But what did he say? His first love is the world famous.
Question for you guys.
Yeah.
If you're game day, do you have somebody carry that tradition?
No.
Or do you let that tradition kind of
I'll let it leave.
Nah, let it rock out, man. He did his thing. I think they should come up with something new. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they would come up with, but they got a nice little core. Like, you know,
I like that
I
core.
don't like Desmond, but
You
fucking.
don't like Desmond?
Desmond
he's so
don't
biased,
no,
bro.
Desmond.
Like,
You know
his
Desmond
takes is
ain't.
so biased. Like Michigan.
Can you take the Michigan hat off for 1 second?
I don't like Desmond.
I know,
Bro,
love
Desmond's
Desmond.
horrible. Bro.
I love Desmond.
And I love Desmond as a player, but as an analyst, bro,
I love Desmond, man.
Trash.
all right, so what other games did you guys like? Let's like Desmond.
I do, but I
like Pat McAfee better than Desmond.
I think Pat McAfee.
He brings some swag to the table.
I think that's the guy. Like, Pat McAfee's the guy.
Pat turned them up for
Pat
real.
and Saban to me.
Nah, facts.
I think Saban
They
gives you
balance
that-
each other.
Yeah,
That was too good. That was
Yeah.
two great hires, bro.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Two great hires.
I wonder why. I wonder what Nick
What's-
I wonder what Nick Saban was thinking when he was watching that Alabama game. I wonder if he'd be getting pissed like, God damn it, or if he'd be like,
That's a perfect segue, Mario, to get into. Cause
Oh yeah, before we I guess get into the games, like Bama goes down to
that could
Florida State.
hey, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Shouts out to my boy C Mel. He and my brother Josh, man. They big Florida State fans. Hey, I was surprised. I didn't know Florida State was like that.
Can I get on my little soapbox real quick? And I'm
Talk
gonna
shit.
give you the keys back.
Pop your shit.
I just want to start the car real quick.
Pop your shit.
But I want to just get on here and tell you I personally owe Florida State an apology, so I'm sorry.
Hey, I wasn't hip to that quarterback they got. Now, what's his name?
Castellanos?
He was. I didn't know he popped this shit before the game. Talking about
Yeah.
Saban ain't here to, and he backed that shit up, bro. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
He got some
hey,
dog in him.
hey,
Yeah,
he
dude.
cold, bro.
But you gotta people gotta realize too, Florida State at that time of the day, which was like a later part of the day going into the early evening, that's a tough place to play, bro.
And not to
They get loud, bro.
That was so it was a new stadium. So it was the first game played in that stadium.
So is it still
for
called Doak Walker?
them. I think it's got the same name,
I
but
ain't
it's
gonna
a
lie,
new
bro.
stadium. though.
Doak-
When they get the
Doak used to be rocking, bro. Hey, Florida State might be back, man.
That's too early. That's
It's too early,
They,
yeah.
That's
they
too
coach. I still wish they had. I
Mike-
ain't
Mike-
gonna
Mike-
lie. I
Mike
ain't gonna
Norvell-
lie. Remember where you heard it first. I give them a year or two before you see Prime, because this might be the perfect opportunity for Prime to kind of transition over. I mean, I don't know if he gonna do it, but I wouldn't mind seeing Prime, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, the coach cool, but he just don't bring that. Florida State used to have swag back in the day, bro. Like with Peter Ward.
But part of the I want to stop you just for a second.
Go ahead.
Part of the swag of Florida State, Miami, is both of those teams. It's the Florida Gators. It's keeping Florida kids in Florida,
Facts.
and they're struggling to keep kids in Florida right now. Like you got Julian Sang, Carnell Tate, Brandon Innings, and Jeremiah Smith all played for South Florida Express.
Yeah.
Neither team is in Florida. They're playing in Florida.
If Urban Meyer was the coach of Florida, none of them would have made it out.
None of them
Florida.
would have made it out of the state of Florida, bro.
That's a fact, but that's what I'm saying, bro. The coaches that they got in Florida now, like,
Hold on.
what's the-
Crystal ball. Hey, I'm telling y'all right
Crystal
now.
Ball, all right. I think he's made some bad hires, but I think he's doing good for Miami now. I don't want to put. I want Prime to build what he's building in Colorado.
I think he did though, bro. Like,
I don't-
what you think? Where how can he get it? I mean, you got to think, bro. It's Colorado, bro. Like, what's the?
I'm just warning
Where
you.
can he go?
I'm just warning
How much higher can he go?
you. You go to a team like Florida State, and the pressure is on even more.
You talking about prime time Neon Sanders, bro. He had
I
pressure
don't-
his whole life, bro. That shit don't matter.
You know
He
what?
gonna get to Florida State. At the end of the day, bro, they've been wanting him to fail. It don't matter, bro.
Hold on, but again, like we just talked about
Alright.
we just talked about Peyton. We just talked about Peyton Manning and the Mannings and the Arch, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's also dial it back a little bit when we keep. I get that our people, our culture is quick and want to jump on the Prime bandwagon and support I get it. But let's see, before you get to the next level of Florida State, let's get into a groove, bro. Like
But what more can he do at Colorado, though? That's my point.
But speaking about coaching, though, and I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I mean, I know because you're saying at Colorado there's a ceiling even there.
Exactly.
Has he hit the ceiling at Colorado?
No,
Yes.
No, he hadn't even made the college football playoffs.
He's not going. It's Colorado, bro.
They still have an opportunity because they're in the Big 12.
Bro, they're not going to make the college football playoffs, bro.
You saying that they don't have an opportunity to win the Big 12?
Of course, they have an opportunity because they're in the Big 12.
Okay,
but at the end of the day,
that's what I'm
it's
at.
Colorado, bro. Like he's not going to make the college football playoffs, bro, just because of the talent pool.
So
bro.
you think him going to Florida State? What is his ceiling? What? Let me ask you that.
National championship. It has to be.
So
I'm not saying. I'm not. Hold on. Before y'all get all in your feelings, I'm not saying he's going to win a national championship.
No, but you said that's his ceiling.
Of course.
Okay.
What is Florida State known for?
They are known so they've won national championships in the past.
They gotta be known for national championships, bro. If you win a national championship, you can't just say they've won multiple.
Yeah,
you can't just sit here and say, "Oh, we're just content with winning the ACC."
No, but that's what. All right, so this is what I'm saying. So I want to see proof that he can even make the college football playoffs with Colorado.
I'm telling y'all. Look, the camera. The Colorado Buffaloes, the Buffs, will never make the college football playoffs, bro.
So hold on. Let's
it's
stop.
a wrap.
Because Jeff's not here, so I have to look up some shit to make sure that I'm not tripping.
Shouts out to Jeff.
Why do you sit here and say that Florida State's known for championships? They only have 3.
I'm talking about their history, bro.
Yeah. They only have 3.
That's cool. But look at the fucking history.
93, 99, and 2013, bro.
You don't do that.
You can't sit here.
So we about to sit here and say the tradition of Bobby Bowden, the legend himself, Bobby Bowden. You about to sit here and play his air cock?
To say that they're known for national championships?
Yeah, and I don't even fuck with Florida State like that, bro. Like
I'm
not disrespecting Bobby Bowden. I like
I'm
Bobby
not
Bowden.
disrespecting him.
Like Bobby B was that boy when you ain't that much younger than me, but early 90s, the 90s, Florida State, and don't get me wrong, that was years ago.
Maybe I'm being
they're known, bro.
But maybe I'm being semantic, but known for national championships is not that.
I don't know, bro. Y'all tripping. I'm not saying. Hear me out, bro. What I'm saying is that's their ceiling, bro. It'll have to be if Deion goes to Florida State.
To me, that's
you're not about to sit here and say, "Oh, we'll just be content with them making it to the college football playoffs." No, if Deion, you know what they how they hate on Deion, so you know they instantly gonna put this high ceiling for him, and they gonna hope he fails. But that's what I'm saying. That's the ceiling, bro.
They will put high expectations on him.
Exactly.
But that's the part.
So what would your expectation be if he goes to Florida State?
I don't think he should go to Florida State.
I do.
Why?
Why not?
What is the purpose? I feel like you have to accomplish a little bit more.
What more can he? Only thing that he will have to accomplish in my eyes is winning the Big 12. But I think even with them winning the Big 12, they're not going to make the college football playoff.
They would automatically make the college.
Does that automatically put you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My bad. So if you win the Big 12,
yes,
okay,
bro.
Cool.
Let him win the Big 12 first.
If you say that,
I think we're putting too much on that.
I don't think he wins the Big 12.
You're gonna throw him out there and throw him to the wolves in the ACC, and if he doesn't have success, it's gonna look bad.
But hear me out. The reason why I'm throwing him to the wolves because you want, like you just said, you in the state of motherfucking Florida, bro. You recruiting with the best of the best. If Deion goes to Florida State, them Florida kids ain't coming to Ohio, bro.
Yes, they are.
Nah, you tripping.
Because guess why? NIL has made it where I don't care what kid is going where or playing in where, that kid is going to go where the money fits.
You right.
Well, hold on. We had Bryce Underwood, and we can move on from here.
Yeah.
Bryce Underwood was on record talking bad about how Michigan was recruiting really, really hard, but he never saw a track record of them developing a quarterback. He was on record saying, I'm not going there because of that. Where did he end up? Because of NIL money, he ended up in Michigan.
So you don't think Prime?
I don't-
What he brings to the table. You don't think he's surrounded by money in Florida State? Y'all playing Florida State like they some mid majors.
We're not playing.
We're not playing Florida State like they some mid majors, but there's levels to it, and Florida State ain't that level.
Y'all tripping, bro. I agree that Florida State hasn't been where it's been, but Florida State is Florida State, bro.
Yeah, Florida State's still
Like,
Florida
they're
State.
top of the top. If Prime goes to Florida State, they have rich tradition, bro. They
do.
gonna give him the money to support whatever he's trying to do, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. Like, he's at Colorado, bro. It's not what can he possibly do more? Like you said, okay, making the college football playoffs, cool. But at Florida State, bro, if you see Prime at Florida State, they gonna turn the fuck up.
So he gets to Florida State and he doesn't succeed. Then what?
Oh well, they didn't want him to succeed anyways. So it's not gonna be a surprise. I'm not gonna be surprised if he doesn't succeed. If anything, it's a win-win in my eyes.
How is it a win-win if you
Because
don't
they've
succeed?
been hating on him from start to finish. They wanted they thought he was gonna be trash at Colorado, bro. He has not been.
I don't think they thought he was gonna be trash.
Come on, bro. They've been against my man Prime since he decided to be the coach.
Because guess what? There wasn't. You're talking about a team who was consecutively winning 1 and 2 games a year.
Exactly. And what did he do?
He's won more than 1 or 2 games a year.
Damn. So you about to just you about to play his resume?
What do you mean? I'm about to play his resume?
Saudi Jeff in here. What was their record before he got there? They only won
one game.
So what was the record the following year?
When he got there, they won 5 games.
They won 5 games.
After that.
And then
last year, I think they won
7 or 8.
6 or 7.
They won 7 or 8.
It's been an improvement each year.
Yeah.
So you telling me if he gets to Florida State,
all I'm saying
he's
is
not gonna turn them up.
Allow him to continue to grow.
What more can he do, bro?
Next topic, bro.
Yeah, because we can go on for days.
Yeah,
I don't know what's this affectionation with the black community and Prime and putting all these expectations on him. I don't get it, bro.
Don't be sounding like Uncle Tom over there.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I mean, look, I'll say this. I get both sides.
I root for him, but like
Deion is Deion, right? Like, and I support and I root for Deion as well.
But, for sure.
But what you're trying to say is Florida State is the ultimate job for him,
exactly,
because of him going there. But you feel like he can get it back to that level of where it was. But what Eric is saying is, and I agree with this, you have to do something to earn that job outside of improving a terrible team. And that's why I said, like, he needs to do something as far as like win the Big 12 or, make the college football playoffs. And the reason I say this is, look, dog, we can't sit up here and act like he didn't have. Like, Travis Hunter was not just like a player that came from nowhere. I think was the number one player in the country.
So I don't want to take it here, but when it's a black player or a black coach involved, you got to earn. But when it's a white coach and a white player, you ain't got to earn.
We
just talked about Arch. He ain't had to earn shit.
They do.
So
they do. I've been saying that. Stop. Because I don't want this to get misconstrued.
Nah, facts.
When y'all both said y'all not bashing Arch, I said I am bashing Arch.
I'm not talking.
I said Arch has to prove to me that he's a good player.
No. Scale it back. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just
saying
overall general media.
General media. I don't talk about general media.
He don't have to earn
I talk about what I think and how I feel.
And I agree with that. But what I'm saying is general media's perspective. Oh, I'm gonna take it there. When you white, you ain't gotta earn shit. But when you black, you damn near got to.
Right. But
that's fucked up.
But like hindsight, Ryan Day should not have got the Ohio State job. Ohio State is not. I love Ryan Day to death. I've been a Ryan Day fan. But Ohio State is not a first-time head coaching job for anybody.
You know the only reason he got that job though, right? Because of Urban.
Yeah.
That's the only reason, bro. They
I
wouldn't have
get
hired
that.
Ryan
Nah,
Day.
I get that.
Urban went to them and said, look.
He's the next guy.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I crown him.
There you go.
But since we are talking about coaches, I kind of want to talk about a coach from the game, the Florida State game. But on the other side, the Alabama might be in trouble, man. Like the board might not be the guy. The board might not be like. I understand that they had this like infatuation. It was just like a perfect time and thing, really for him.
They jumped the gun
because obviously with Saban retiring, they were like, man, we got to find somebody who can come in and really keep us on that level.
Right.
And he just so happened to get to a national championship with Washington.
Yeah.
But you're right though. They might have jumped the gun a little too soon. And I mean, I was never in favor with DeBoer going there. I don't think he's a great coach. I just think that it was, Michael Penix was a dog before he got there.
Nah, shouts out to him being in Indiana.
Yeah.
I seen a bunch of highlights. He
But,
gave O State fits.
And Indiana just kind of gave up on him because he dealt with the injuries.
Nah,
and,
facts.
and it was unfortunate, but he just ended up landing in a good spot.
Yeah.
For him in Washington. And looking at the hire now for Alabama, like just watching that game, I didn't feel like they have that same level of intensity. Because I remember watching Alabama games during the Saban era, being like, yo, they got some, like, it's just something about that energy from the defense. Like,
Bro,
then Ty Simpson didn't look good. It just
the board never showed to me, even when he was in Washington, bro. He don't got that dog in that fight. Saban, bro. He on the sideline, cussing shit out. The board on the sideline looking like Marvin Lewis, bro, with the crunchy face.
But this kind of goes to what I was trying to say a little bit with Prime, even though he got to the national championship game with Washington. But it's like, you gotta, as a coach in college football, you have to find a way to build a foundation, build a culture, right? Build a program that's going to be sustainable, not just because you have fucking Michael Penix Jr., but it has to be something that's sustainable enough to where everybody understands that they're not bigger than a program.
Right.
Like, and that's where, in my opinion, and that's why, like, you can't just rush into these big jobs because you gonna get ate up and chewed the fuck out quick. Like, if you go up there to these big jobs and you're not ready, like he went up there last year and his thing was, I don't want to do what Saban did.
Right.
Bro, no, Saban, what the fuck did you do? I'm gonna do exactly what the fuck you just did.
Yeah.
He let his old coordinator go to the pros. Now he went to go back and get him, but like some of this damage was already done. And once some of this damage is done, it is very, very hard to turn a program around and get it back to where it should be, because some of those guys have been there for 2 years. This is their second year, and now they like, man, we do what the fuck we want to do.
Right.
Like, that's why you got to be mindful of when you going to take some of these jobs, bro. Like, every job is not, even though it might be a good opportunity, that was a once in a lifetime thing, but every job ain't for you to take. And me and Mario has been saying this for the longest, especially when it comes to black coaches, bro. Like, you can't take every job. You can't just take a job because, oh, that school has some prestige, or I wanted to coach for this team in the NFL, like, or this is my first opportunity to get an NFL job. Some jobs I'm not taking.
I'm gonna disagree with you to a certain extent. I agree with you wholeheartedly, but at the end of the day, bro, if you're Eric Walker,
yeah,
and you're a coach,
yeah,
the competitive side of you gonna take the Alabama job, bro, regardless of if you.
No, bro, it's not.
Bro. Look me in my eyes.
I am looking. I am looking you in your. You could tell me to say.
Hold on. You coach Swanee Hills, right?
Hold on. Before you do this,
go ahead.
You could say, I'm a coach at Toledo, right? At Toledo. Somehow or another, fucking Ohio State opens up. If I don't think I'm not taking the job, bro.
Tripping, bro.
I'm not.
Cap to me, bro.
I'm not, bro.
Okay, if you saying it,
I'm not.
I'll take your word for it.
He knows.
But
I've
me
been on
personally,
bro.
regardless if I'm ready for it or not, if they giving me the opportunity, bro.
Because once you fumble,
I'm taking that shit, bro.
Once you fumble, like,
I'm cool with it, though.
But once
because I challenge myself.
Once you fumble like DeBoer's fumbling, it is going to take you a long time to get back to where you were.
But you can't knock him personally. Maybe you knock the administration, but you can't knock him personally for saying, I want to take the Alabama job. Because, of course, he's at Washington.
But guess what?
Alabama is creme de la creme.
Guess where
I'm not about to sit here and be at Washington and then go to fucking Washington State.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Though.
Guess where DeBoer's going to go in about 5 years? He's going to be coaching like at a Kentucky, Indiana. He's not going to be a head coach at Bama if he keeps this up.
I took that challenge.
But let me ask you a question. Would you? All right, and,
you ain't ready. You ain't ready.
I think it's just perspective, right? Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, like, it's nothing wrong with, him. Hey, I want to take the opportunity. I feel like maybe it's a good challenge for me. I feel like I can coach there, but also have to realize coming off the heels of Nick Saban is different expectations at their school. Bro. So it's like, all right, the $1 million question is: would you rather be known as a legend at coach, like at Washington, and have your name cemented in print there in the cement, or would you rather be known as a terrible coach at Alabama who followed Nick Saban, who's known as probably the greatest coach of all time?
Yeah, bro, that's high expectation.
It's a two-part answer, bro. Obviously, you want to be known as a legend, but you also got to figure this out too. Y'all naming these bunk-ass schools, bro. Washington ain't never been shit.
But he can.
Colorado ain't never been shit.
They never been shit, but he got them to a national championship, right?
So here's my thing, though. That's my point. He got them to where the peak. So you lose everything. You're not about to recruit the same type of guys to get you back to that level.
Yes, he can. So, you want me to tell you why he can? Because he can sell them on the same thing. He can sell them on,
not selling nobody coming to fucking Washington? Alabama?
We just went to, I got us to a national championship. I feel like you can get us back there.
Bro. Y'all are tripping. If I'm at Washington and I have a chance to go to Alabama, if I am a coach and I'm going to somebody's living room and I'm taking your son,
but you know
you telling me I can sell you more on Washington than Alabama?
If you're a good recruiter, you can.
Yes. Oh my!
Because guess what? Guess what?
Wow.
Guess what? Your son gonna go to Bama. He may or may not play, and he gonna have to hit the portal.
And this is a prime example, right? And I'm gonna tell you how wild it is, right? How would you consider Nick Saban for his coaching career? Like, what would you say of him overall? Like, is he a great coach, a good coach, or like an average coach? I'm asking you.
It's a GOAT.
Okay, he the greatest coach of all time, right?
In college, yes.
Okay, in college football,
yes.
But why do you think he left LSU? Why do you think he left Michigan State?
Because he wanted to go to the NFL.
Okay, and he went to the NFL. And what happened?
That's my point.
And what happened? But this is what I'm saying.
Okay, but as a coach and as a person, I can live with that.
Okay,
because I took the challenge. I didn't stay. Okay,
he took the challenge, but this is what I'm telling you.
But what is Saban known as? You don't even talk about him fucking being an NFL coach
because that's how bad he was.
But that's my point, bro. But he was able to scale it back a little bit and say, I found my niche.
But that's the 1%, bro. Most of these dudes are not bouncing back.
So why can't he find his niche in Washington?
If you a coach,
it sound like he did because
you got to think, bro. As a coach, bro, you got competitive spirit in you, bro. You're not about to sit here and say, "Oh, let me stay here in Washington and build the." Bro.
One last thing, though.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put it in even in the high school football terms. I told the people who I knew was showing interest at taking or applying for the co-reign job. Mm-hmm. I told them, I don't care who you are, don't take the job.
Okay.
They coming off of 0-20, 0-10 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
A school that's prestigiously dominant in football. Mm-hmm. Hadn't been for a little bit. The fan base want them to win.
Yeah.
The kids are not there. If you take that job, the expectations is too fucking high for what they have.
Right.
Don't take it.
But
don't take it.
But as a coach,
even if you're an opportunity, don't take it, bro. Every job ain't it.
When you a coach, bro.
How many coaches we've seen, especially at the NBA level, they get fired before 30 games because they
I'm
because they
cool.
took an opportunity on the job. And I get you gonna get that money, but bro, nah,
I'm cool,
I
bruh.
want stability in coaching. I want stability, and I want my money.
So basically, you saying as a person, you cool with comfortability.
I'm not saying I'm cool with comfortability, but I know I want to build to. I don't think the board was ready for this job.
He definitely wasn't ready, but that's my point. Like, as a coach, you got competitive spirit in you, bro, and you got.
Let me keep my competitive spirit in
you
Washington.
got a sense of I'm going to take the challenge. Regardless of what you do. He might not do great at Alabama, but he's not.
Let me take the challenge of saying I want to go back to the national championship again with Washington.
You have to sit here and say he would have took them back to the national championship.
I said if I'm him, I'm saying let me take the challenge to get back to the national championship
let me ask you
again.
this before you
and close us out
going.
after this, because this is just.
Do you have a better chance of being a national championship at Alabama or Washington?
Right now, neither. Right now, neither.
See.
That's a fact.
Okay, that's cool, but answer the question. It's a direct
No,
question.
neither. I answered it. Wow. Neither. The board's not
Alabama,
winning in
Washington.
Bama. He's not winning in Bama.
Which one would I go to?
That's what we're talking about. Pedestal, national championship. You got your chances.
Your chances are probably gonna be higher at Alabama.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
He's not going to win in either.
That's cool, but if I'm a coach, I'm gonna ride with Roll Tide over the Huskies.
Not when I built the Huskies. Not when I built
You really
it.
think he built them?
how many people were talking about Washington before he got there?
Michael Penix was the whole mantra surrounded about Washington.
Last one, and then I'm done.
Go ahead.
Mario mentioned it earlier in the pod. Luke, or it might have been one of you. It might have been you.
I mentioned Luke.
Luke, that was the dumbest shit he's done. You go to Wisconsin. You're not.
I agree with you.
You go to
Wisconsin. I wouldn't
Wisconsin.
have went to Wisconsin. I would have just stayed at UC because Wisconsin.
Thank you.
But
Every job ain't a good job to take, bro.
I get it, but
And he wanted to prove his ego. He wanted to prove he was a Big Ten coach.
that was a bad team to go to, bro.
That was bad.
You can't compare that.
But you don't think.
But I get what you're saying.
But you don't think that him going to Alabama was also looked at? I mean, because I'm gonna be real with you. I think that the way the recruiting is going, and I think Nick Saban kind of saw the writing on the wall, which is one reason that he left because of NIL. Like, dog, it's a lot harder to recruit now than it was even during before the NIL. You know what I mean?
Them down south schools, because of NIL, them down south schools can't just funnel money through churches and everything no more.
It's Alabama.
I get it. I get that it's Alabama.
It's a different
You're
time.
not sitting here and saying at Washington if I got a chance to go to Alabama.
Check this out.
There's no way, bro.
Hold on. There's a reason why Nick Saban wanted to leave Bama. That's just like in Mario analogies, right? Give
us a relationship.
Jennifer Lopez, right?
Yeah.
At some point, we gotta look and sit here and say, there's a reason why these dudes keep leaving Jennifer Lopez. There has to be something wrong with this chick that they just keep leaving.
J-Lo, Jenny from the block.
Jenny.
I'm weak.
But it looked good though.
It looked good.
It looked good.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't leaving J-Lo.
You say that now, you with it. Same thing Minneapolis said. He left her twice.
He left her twice, bro.
Nigga leave the girl. Hey, you leave the girl twice. Shit.
I fuck with it though. I'm with y'all.
Sometimes, bro, just the expectations might just be too big, bro. And I would, in closing, I think the board and Prime, they should have build your staff up to where you know you got something that's gonna be able to put you in a position to have a good team in the country. Like
you also got to factor in, bro. Bama was good for so long, bro. Like they can't stay at the top forever. You know what I'm saying?
That's another reason why you might not want to take the job. You speaking to it,
but if I'm a coach, I'm just thinking as a coach and the passion I got for the game of football and the passion I got for coaching, bro. I'm not about to settle and say, "Oh, let me stay at Washington."
No.
And I got a chance to go to Alabama.
And it's not saying to settle, and that's why I said, like, I understand why he took the job. I just don't necessarily know if the timing was. I mean, the opportunity just came at the right time for him, but wasn't necessarily the it was the best opportunity for him, but was it the best decision for him to make?
Might have not been the best decision for him to make, but you can't say timing, bro, because it was perfect timing.
Life lessons for you. Life lesson for you. It's not always good to jump ship.
All right, Deacon Walker.
But nah, and this is the only thing I say really about it. And I don't know if did y'all watch y'all happen to watch the Colorado game this week?
I did.
I watched. I was not that impressed. The end of the game kind of made me mad because of the management
of the game. He was that was horrible.
Bro, you got 2 timeouts left.
Like it looked like he gave up. It looked like he was cool. He was content with losing that game. Because there was no reason, even when they ran the clock out for that last play, he had 2 timeouts left. Call fucking timeout. Your players been running up and down the field. Call timeout. Settle y'all in, and let's get a good 2 more plays left.
But that's what you want in Florida State.
I'm cool with it. Cause let's stay on topic. We can talk. We already behind schedule.
And I won't knock him too hard because
I just had to shoot
it's the first game, but you know they gave up over 300 rushing yards in the game to Georgia Tech, and Georgia Tech they quarterback nice, so you know what I mean. Like they whole system actually over the past 2 years,
and people fail to realize like. Georgia Tech has beat some good teams over the past year or two, bro.
I fuck with Georgia Tech, but shouts out to the Colorado quarterback too, cause
I
thought Juju was gonna start. I ain't know nothing about the transfer. I wasn't hip.
Yeah. They tried to play it like Juju was, but nah, bro. Like you,
I thought it was gonna be like a Bryce Underwood situation.
I'll be honest. Juju, you gotta be a dog to start as a freshman in college football today. Yeah. As a quarterback. No, you gotta be a dog.
For sure.
You gotta be a dog. And I think a little bit of Juju's issues too is he's small, bro. He's small.
Okay.
Like, he gotta get a little bit more weight on him. He already short, so like
how tall is he?
I think
he on some Julian Sand shit?
I think he is, bro. Like he's
I
little.
He was like 6'3", 6'4".
But
oh no.
I'm tripping.
Oh no.
Did y'all all right, just before we move on, college football, did y'all have any players y'all want to highlight? Y'all have a player of the week that y'all want to talk about?
My Heisman pick, Garrett Nussmeier. Did I say his name?
Yeah, Nussmeier.
The heart, because I feel like the how you got a SEC, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was a SEC referee for that ref the game. Was tripping, bro. They were, to me, they was against LSU that game. Like that touchdown when dude caught the one-handed catch, but that was a touchdown. I mean, he came loose a little bit, but he maintained control, bro. I told you. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. We was talking about Brian Kelly. He did make some bonehead decisions and calls in that game, but he was able to bring it together. And like I said, man, LSU, bro. Hey,
I was on the train with you. I thought
they look good, bro, and I'm rocking with them, man. Like I think B. Kelly gonna nut up. He's definitely gonna nut up, cause some of them calls in that game he was making, bro. You just scratching your head like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
But
the signs the writing is on the wall. He gonna do it.
But LSU got the talent, bro.
Yeah,
like I ain't gonna lie, like they're Nussmeier, man. He I don't want to call him Baby Burrow, but he look good out there, man, for sure.
He definitely did. You said player of the week?
Yeah, like I mean, if you ain't got one, you ain't got one.
I'm gonna go Garrett Nussmeier.
Give me Jermaine. I think Jermaine played a hell of a game.
Jermaine Matthews. Okay,
yeah, give me Jermaine Matthews.
Okay.
I think he set the tone for the defense and helped make that happen or that win against Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Jalen Daniels. I mean, I might be a little biased, but from Kansas. Hey, that
still ain't seen the game.
Hey, that boy a dog, man. Like I don't know, they were playing Wagner. You know what I mean? But shit, he completed over 70% of his passes, 281 passing yards, and 4 touchdowns on the day. Boy, nice.
All right.
That boy, hey, I think that boy gonna be a first round pick, man.
I guess we got to get to it then.
What is he? What is he? A junior, senior?
Huh?
He a senior? So
He's
he
senior.
gonna
he's
be
senior.
eligible for this year.
Yeah, he could have.
Yeah.
He could have went to the draft this year, but he decided. He said he wanted to come back and he wanted to rock.
So
Because
I
I
think
know
he's gonna be a first round pick.
one of his receivers is a senior that he came into school with, and then one of the corners is supposed to be a senior.
I hope you're right. I'm with
Or
you.
is a senior supposed to be like a big draft prospect too? So
I hope you're right.
but yeah, we got to get into it now, man. We got to shift over and talk some NFL. Okay. The first thing we got to talk about is what's going on in Dallas. These your Cowboys, man.
Hey, I don't think he threw in the towel already, bro.
You said you think I threw it in town?
I know you threw in the towel.
But to be fair, you did say in a previous episode that you would be okay with them doing away with Michael Parsons if it involves draft picks, first round draft picks. Then that's exactly what they got. They got Kenny Clark and they got 2 first round picks. They got one for 26 and then one for 27.
Let him have the floor.
But I do want to know within what you say, like, and then you can go off and talk, talk your talk, you know what I mean, whatever you need to say, get off your chest, you can do it. But not only how do you feel about the trade, being a Cowboys fan, but how do you feel about Jerry Jones?
Okay.
Those 2 different questions.
So yeah. So one, how do I feel about Jerry Jones? I think Jerry's a little old and senile. I think he's a little too egotistical. And I think he's stuck in his own ways, right? But when it comes to the second part was the trade, right? How I feel about the trade is I think time will tell, right? I'm not as most people might think, I'm not as pissed as people think I am. One, Cowboys have never been in a position where now they're second with the most salary cap available. They've never been in that position. They've always been in a bad position when it comes to salary cap, which has forced them to build through the draft. Second, I think they handled a need, which was the interior of the defensive line, which getting this trade back. Third, I think of most people say, even if it's the Packers, say the Packers goes to hell, the fucking NFC Championship. What I have faith in that most teams may not have faith in is, even if that's a late first round pick, the Cowboys have been hitting on all of their draft picks for the most part, especially when it comes in the first 3 rounds. So I'm not too mad about this. Like I said in the past, if we get multiple first round for it, I'm kind of cool, bro. Like, we got a starting defensive tackle who's a good guy. I think he's going to be
he's solid.
Solid
I
enough
like
to be
Kenny
a pro.
Clark.
Yeah, so like, I'm not too mad. If I have anything to be mad about, it's timing, right? Why we couldn't have done this so we could have got a defensive end sooner, right? Or why we couldn't have done it and said, all right, well, we going to do this, and hey, Von, we going to rent you for a year and go get Von Miller before he goes where he goes, right? Like, I think it's those things, because financially, like, people thinking, and this is where I want to make sure I'm clear, and I'm going to look into the camera when I say this.
Talk your shit.
A lot of people said that it's dumb that Jerry Jones got rid of Michael Parsons. But it's also dumb to have the payroll that they have if they paid Michael Parsons. You wouldn't have had nobody. You couldn't have paid nobody else. So you would have had a high payroll. You couldn't get any free agents. And what would you have done? You still weren't going to go to the Super Bowl. That is the reality. Whether Michael Parsons played on the Dallas Cowboys this season or not, I don't think they were a Super Bowl team.
That's cool, but Micah is generational, bro.
I understand
generational talent, bro. You don't just let that go. Let that go into the wind, bro. Like, he is generational.
He didn't
Lawrence Taylor type of.
He didn't go into the win. Going into the win is making him play out this year in a contract and not franchise tagging him and letting him walk.
I just don't think Jerry used his leverage, bro. Like he kind of jumped the gun a little
Hey.
bit in my eyes. I
Hey.
mean, I'm cool
Hey,
with
hey.
the 2 first-round picks, but at the end of the day, they gonna be late round, first-round picks, bro. Like it ain't gonna be.
We talk. Hold on.
At best, the picks are gonna be in the 20s, bro.
Well, a lot of great players go in the league first
What
round.
are we talking? We're talking about the National Football League. This is not the NBA. We got great players that came out in the 3rd and 4th round. A lot, and let's be clear, a lot of these dudes that go in the top 15 in the draft end up not having a great career.
You're right.
So the reality is the.
So you saying I came up?
I'm not saying we came up. I said the time will tell if we came up, right?
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not as pissed as people think I should be. Nor do I think anybody else should be that pissed as well, because you sit up here and you say, well, that ruined their chances. He's a generational talent, I believe. But there are some signs, right? Like there's some things I think from the outside looking in, you could question, is he a true leader of a defense?
I won't question that.
So let me ask you this:
You like a true, not X's and O's scheme wise. I'm talking about a leader.
I won't question that, but go ahead.
I do to a certain extent.
I do.
I don't.
And I think some of the things that was said on his podcast,
Cause he be in his feelings.
I thank you. I think some of the things that he said on his podcast has alluded to some of his leadership qualities.
I won't, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
But I ain't too pissed.
Okay.
It is what
I'm
it is,
surprised.
bro.
I'm surprised, and I guess you had to take what you could get to move forward. But I'm just surprised he kept him in the NFC. Like if I'm Jerry, I'm either sticking it out or you got to go to that other side. Like
It probably was the best deal he got.
No, and I'm not knocking that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. But if I'm Jerry, I'm gonna be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? You gonna rock this shit out. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's going to be what it's going to be.
What have I always said, Mario? About any player, not the Cowboys, any team. If that player doesn't want to be there, let that motherfucker go.
All right.
You don't want to create a bad locker room because there's some bad issues when it comes to a player in the organization. I don't believe in that.
So with that being said,
that's part of the reason why I'm saying I've said before about LeBron James, not to change the subject, but no, seriously.
nah, okay.
It's if you got a problem with the direction that the organization is going, and you don't like it, and you frustrated, and you think you need more, and they're not doing it, just go.
All right, that's cool. So with that being said, Philly by 3+ studies.
Nah. That's still a rivalry game.
Still gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a higher scoring game, but I don't know if it's good. I don't know.
So it's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna be a shootout.
It's gonna be a shootout.
It could be a blowout. I don't know, bro. But
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout.
I don't think we weren't going to the Super Bowl with him, and I don't think we're not gonna go to the Super Bowl without him.
Yeah. Well,
so does your pick still stand?
As the
division winner?
Sure, yeah. I stand on. I'm a man of my word. I stand on it.
All right, I'm gonna just be honest with you about how I feel about it. Obviously, I'm not I love Michael Parsons. I wish he played for the Eagles, but as far as the way that the Cowboys handled it, I think that's what essentially and I've always felt a iffy way about Jerry Jones to begin with. He real cringe to me, but him saying going on a press conference after the trade, one, the coaches were not there. Mm-hmm. You didn't have your head coach there. Two, Jerry Jones is a media whore. He I don't know, there's just something weird about it. But he's going on being we didn't need Micah to win us the Super Bowl, so we'll go ahead and we'll win one without him. Okay, Jerry.
Right.
They did not get bad compensation out of this. The worst part of the defense was the interior defensive line. They struggled to stop the run. Kenny Clark is one of the best defensive tackles in the league. and they also got 2 first-round picks. With that, that's an ultimate win. But the reality is they didn't trade Micah Parsons because he didn't want to be there or because we felt like that was the best move for us. They traded him because Jerry Jones couldn't get out of his own fucking way, and he was not willing to compromise or bend for Micah Parsons, which is okay. That's okay, but don't say that, oh, well, we can win one without. Well, yeah, you didn't win one with him, so
pop your shit,
what
man.
make you think you gonna win one without him? Like, what player you gonna get to come in here and say, all right, well, we gonna replace him? Because ultimately, what's gonna happen is they gonna end up trying to draft another player like Micah Parsons, but
Right.
why? You know what I mean? But you already had Micah Parsons. You could have just paid him instead of trying to go find somebody to play like Micah Parsons when you already had him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna have a girlfriend, break up with her to go find a girl that looked like her when I already had her.
Nah,
like,
Have you done that before?
hell nah.
Sure?
I dated girls with similar personalities, but never girls that look like each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I tend to move on from like a certain look. Like,
Nah, facts.
You know,
facts.
I got a type, kind of, you know, but
But now I'm rocking with you.
But-
you hit the nail on the head.
But no, like my thing is like it was more so one of those things is I'm gonna trade you because I'm to prove a point, not because it's the best interest of the team. Like, and I think like for you, I think you would say that, hey, they did it because I didn't see those signs of a leader. I think Michael Parsons.
No.
I think that there were plenty of things.
Oh, I don't want to. I gotta stop you. I don't think that was the reason why they traded him. I just want to make sure that that's clear.
Yeah.
If that came out that way, I didn't mean that. I meant there are some things that I knock about him,
Yeah.
and that's one of them.
It's certain things that I knock about him too, but for me, that's not one of them. You know what I mean? Because I think that for me, I respect him. You know what I mean? Because obviously he did the podcast thing, and I think that that's a discussion that him and his teammates should have had, and I think that he should have respected the teammates' opinion or the value. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he was getting compensated for his podcast, so I'm not gonna knock him for making money. You know what I mean? Because it's got to be life after football.
Yeah, it got to be life after football, but there was multiple multiple issues that came up about the podcast on that team that I think created some bad issues.
But this is the thing
from the
though.
outside looking in.
But even with me feeling the way I feel, I also think that if you're a football, like, that should be the most important thing to you is the team.
Yeah.
And so if it's something that's gonna hinder the team from growing, then or accomplishing our main goal, then I think that he should have sidelined the podcast for off seasons only. You know what I mean? Like,
or just don't talk about your team specifically
on the podcast.
Like what Travis and Jason does is they typically, like, Travis doesn't talk about the Chiefs. He let Jason do it.
Yeah.
And Travis talked about the Eagles.
Yeah.
Like, so it's that to me that is like, But no, I mean, I would love to have him still on the Dallas Cowboys, but if it's in
But
his
you're a
best
fan of
interest,
the Cowboys. You're not a fan. I mean, obviously you became a fan of Parsons, but at the end of the day, you always gonna go what's your best interest for the Cowboys instead of what your best interest is for Parsons.
Correct.
So I'm with you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Always.
And this is like my biggest thing is I respect Michael Parsons because when stuff did hit the fan and it was a player who had made a comment about it, Michael Parsons, he didn't like frail away from it or, you know what I mean, try to brush it off or, you know what I mean, he addressed it on his podcast, you know what I mean? And he addressed it with the player, you know what I mean? So, and I respect him more for that, you know what I mean? Because I'm never going to respect somebody who doesn't say how they feel to a person to their face, you know what I mean? Like, if you got if it's an issue, just say it to me, you feel me?
No,
like,
for sure.
and I think that when he addressed that, I was like, damn, like, I respect him, like, because that's like one of the true tests of a man. Like,
Which one are you talking about? Because he had multiple.
I'm talking about Hooker.
Oh, okay. He had one with Hooker. He had one with DeMarcus Lawrence, and he had one with Dak.
Oh well,
And he kept the shittiest one. Go ahead.
but nah, like, but it's been.
I'm talking about.
I know.
Michael
I
Parsons.
just threw a shot, bro. Don't get in your feelings. It was subliminal.
But that's my thing. Like, and it's only because of the way Jerry kind of went about it. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that the simple fact that he was talking about well, we can get a done deal without the involving the agent, like which that would concern me as a player. Like why is that issue if my agent is there? Like, and I understand maybe it's something he don't like about David Mugliata. Like,
I don't think I'll be honest with you though. I don't think it's Jerry Jones with him, and maybe I'm wrong, but like, dude has got a lot of people paid that ain't really panning out. So I think some people in the league don't like. He's the agent of Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, like he
also got 5 of the biggest contracts in the NFL done.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So
bro, like, his job is he's an agent. His job is not to decide whether or not somebody lives up to the expectation of their contract. His job is to get people that money. You feel me? Like, so if I have an agent and he's just like, oh, hey, you know what? I got us a fair deal. Nah, hell no. I want you to give me the best deal that I can get.
No, for sure.
Like, so that's his job, bro.
But no, and I'm not saying that's not his job.
And I would want him to, if I saw you got 8 people or 3 different players paid to be the highest paid player of their position, I want you to be my agent because you seem like you're doing your job.
For sure. Like, no one's discrediting that.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying that I think there is a knock across the league on him as an agent.
All right, so the players who are signed to him, right?
Yes.
Once they've performed and they come into a contract situation. Let's also factor in Deshaun Watson got paid, and then all these allegations came out. So he's not only dealing with football shit, he's coming off of an injury, and then he's dealing with shit that he got to deal with in court. Like, so all those things contributed to him on the field.
Who's disagreeing?
Hold on. So
I'm trying to understand where you going with this. Like, I like
what is Micah Parsons facing? Like, Micah Parsons don't do shit but do his podcast and play football, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to understand where you're going.
I'm saying, so what would be the hesitation in saying, okay, hey, well, you know what? He represented by David Mugliata. I kind of don't like that. But it's, you know what I mean, in fairness, like, he is like, he's the biggest African American agent in sports. So why? I mean, I wouldn't have a knock against who he chooses to go to, especially on being a young black man. Yeah. Like, I would be like, oh, okay. Like, I get what you're saying. You're saying that people they feel a way about Mugliata because of the way players have performed who've gotten big deals through him.
Correct. So your response to that is to explain to me that he has other people. Like, I'm trying to understand.
Well, I'm saying, like, so what's the hesitation here to pay Parsons?
Fuck if I know.
Okay.
But you saying it like I'm saying the hesitation of people not fucking with his agent is equating to that. And I'm not saying that. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying whatever. I don't know what happened. I don't.
Right.
Okay.
All of it is speculation. They said Jerry Jones and him agreed to a deal. When it got to the agent, it went south.
At the end of the day, both teams moved on, man. Shouts out to Micah. Shouts out
I
to
don't
the
know.
Let's see where it goes. I'm rocking with Micah.
You wanna interrogate me like I was the motherfucker that facilitated the shit.
That's a perfect segue into what we got going on next, man. I think go ahead, man. We can move on.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I don't necessarily want to talk about it more. I'm just, you know what I mean? I was just confused as to
I feel you. I'm with you.
I was just confused as to, you know, what the hesitation was. You know,
Me too.
I still, you know, maybe that's something we'll never know.
I think that's the world, like, to know that Jerry Jones and Parsons came to some type of agreement, and when it got to the agent, it went south. We don't know.
No, for sure.
We don't know what happened with that.
Right.
Oh yeah. But, you know, with that being said, NFL.
Hold on. In closing, that's partly Michael Parsons' fault as well. He got to take some accountability because what he should have said was, talk to my agent from the beginning.
Which, from my understanding, that was kind of the thing. That was kind of the.
It couldn't have been full. It couldn't be fully the thing if you and Jerry Jones and him and Jerry Jones agreed in person to a deal. If that's true, if that is all true, you can't say that that's been the whole sentiment because you shouldn't have never agreed to anything.
Because if I'm not mistaken, he was at camp and the whole time, and he was like, "Well, yeah," he said, we still trying to work out a deal, trying to still figure stuff out with my agent." Jerry Jones come out and say, "Oh, well, I feel like I told him, we can get a deal done, just we don't want to involve the agent." Right. Like, so, and I think that's where the initial conflict was. Like,
but that came after him and Jerry Jones agreed on a number.
Yeah, because
you shouldn't have never agreed on a number from the beginning.
Well, they might have agreed on a specific number, but it could have been underlying details in the contract, bro. And that's why when it got to the agent, it might have been an issue.
I think this is going over your head. He shouldn't have never agreed to any number without his agent, period.
I agree. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying I think that's the only thing that I could think of maybe it was a number, but it was underlying details within the contract.
That's understood. But my comment is Michael Parsons has to take some accountability.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
And you went on this whole fandom of Michael Parsons and tried to turn it into the agent and everything. I said he should not have ever agreed to no number with Jerry Jones, period. Like that's a fact. If you're gonna say talk to my agent, say talk to my agent from the beginning.
We're gonna see who is in a better position.
Yeah.
I like Micah to the Packers, man. I mean, we're gonna see what the Cowboys do moving forward. But.
So let me ask you this: the Packers is a Super Bowl contending team now.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence. I ain't gonna take it that far.
But that ain't it.
They still got work to do, but I ain't gonna hold you.
And
I think Micah got something to prove, man. He got a chip on the shoulder now.
No, he do.
So we gonna see.
He definitely got something to prove, but it ain't even the defense is the problem. You gotta know one. You gotta see which Jordan Love you gonna get.
Hold on, bro. So you said the offense the problem?
Did you see the last time the playoff game? Was it the defense or the offense?
Well, he gonna get better, bro.
Was it the last time they lost the playoff game? Was it the defense or the offense? Answer my question.
What's the last playoff game they won?
Against the Cowboys.
Exactly. And what they do. They blew the shit out of them. So next topic.
All right, go ahead.
Let's talk about the awards.
How does that have anything to do with
Good shit.
How does that have anything to do with?
He got you on that one.
No, he didn't.
Was he the problem then?
Who?
Jordan Love.
No, but was Michael Parsons? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, and now Mike, if you can't beat him, join him. And he did.
Type shit. I'm weak.
You got this. You get on this fascination about a player, bro, and I'm
tripping.
You go crazy for no reason.
Let me ask you
bro.
a question. Was he the best defensive pass rusher in the league? Is he?
Was he?
Is he?
Damn. So now you got to think because he ain't a Cowboy no more.
No, but the reality is
name the top three. Name the top three edge rushers in the league.
What are we talking about? Hey, right. Hold on. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Has he ever had the sack? Was he a sack leader ever?
No. Okay. Was he in top 5 in sacks?
Yes.
Okay.
But talent wise, he's the best in the game.
Bro, he only 26.
Right. Talent wise, he's the best in the game, bro.
Projection wise.
Well, I'll take Myles Garrett.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. What are we talking about?
But
like longevity. Yeah. From here to now,
that's what I said. Name the top 3. You got Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, and then who?
Michael Parsons.
So what we talking about?
So you saying Trey Hendrickson ain't up there? 17 and a half sacks 2 years in a row, bro.
That's cool.
17 and a half sacks 2 years in a row.
I fuck with Trey, but he ain't Micah. Go ahead. What we got, man? 17
and a half sacks 2 years in a row.
So you take Trey over Micah?
I'm not saying that.
Right.
But the production, what's on paper, the statisticals. Come on, bro.
It's a little different though, bro.
But no, I mean, I'm not. I think Trey top 5.
What you put on paper matters, bro.
It does, but
I think. Go ahead. let's get to what we talking about because I
Yeah.
got something for y'all, and
Yeah.
I know you got something for us too.
But yeah,
with these awards.
Let's talk about award predictions. Obviously, with the season coming up this week or starting this week, kick off on Thursday. You got the Eagles and the Cowboys. Shout out to Philly, by the way, Super Bowl defending, reigning Super Bowl champions. But let's talk about the awards. Give out some predictions. Let's start with Offensive Player of the Year. So, who want to kick it out for y'all? Want me to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
Gangsta Gibbs.
Jameer?
Shouts out to Jameer.
Okay.
I got him being Offensive Player of the Year. Gangsta Gibbs, man. Shouts out to D-Town, Detroit. I think he's going to be a hell of a player this year, man. I think he's going to have a bigger role. Shouts out to David Montgomery. But I think he's going to kind of take a chokehold of that running back room. I mean, I think they still going to do it by committee. But I just got a feeling, man, Gangsta Gibbs, man, that's what I call him. He going to be a problem this year, man. So that's what I'm rocking with, Jameer Gibbs, baby.
All right. You want me to go? Go ahead. All right. Well, I'm going with Justin Jefferson. I think it's something about something about the triple crown with Jamar Chase, and I know that they are very competitive with each other. But I'm going Justin Jefferson.
So if he's Offensive Player of the Year, that means my McCarthy prediction is going to be somewhat right.
Well, he gonna have the numbers. I mean,
so JJ gonna do his thing this year.
Well, let me ask you. What Jamar Chase just won Offensive Player of the Year, right? They didn't make the playoffs, so go ahead.
All right.
We talk because you get those numbers based off award. I mean, you get those awards based off numbers.
Yes,
but JJ would have to be a huge impact for him to be in that position.
In Jamar Chase winning a triple crown,
Joe
Burrow
Burrow's
had
numbers
a great year.
Exactly. Yeah. So JJ McCarthy is going to have a great year.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so thank you.
I'm going with Derrick Henry.
Damn.
No, Derrick Henry.
Yep.
Is there a reason?
So
Derrick Henry over Lamar Jackson?
We can wait, but okay. I think Derrick Henry will win it. I think for real, like had Saquon might have not went off as crazy as he did, Derrick Henry probably would have won something last year.
Nah, Derrick Henry had a huge year.
Derrick Henry had a good year.
He had a huge year.
I think if Saquon didn't, I think it was gonna be James Cook.
James Cook had a huge year.
Bro, he had like 17 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
But nah, it would have had to be. It would have had to be Lamar because Lamar didn't win MVP. So that would have had. I don't know what do y'all remember the rankings of who was first, second, third? Okay. All right. Well,
but Derrick Henry is my guy.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Defensive Player of the Year. Who you got?
Micah Parsons. I think he got something to prove, man. I think he's gonna get the Green Bay. And he gonna have a chip on his shoulder. And he gonna show the world why y'all should have paid me, man. Particular Jerry Jones in Cowboy Nation, Cowgirl Nation, as I call him. But I think Micah gonna do his thing, man. I really got a 1A and a 1B. I like Micah, and I got a little dark horse, man. Shouts out to them H-Town boys, man. Will Anderson.
Okay.
I like Will Anderson.
I like that pick. I like Will Anderson a lot. Yeah, dog.
For sure.
I'm going with just keep it simple. Best middle linebacker in the league, Roquan Smith. I think that the defense in Baltimore gonna be turned.
Okay.
So I'm going with Roquan.
All right.
I'm going with Micah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you still got some love for my boy.
I don't hate him.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Cowboy Nation, bro.
Y'all
Y'all really get feelings, boy.
No,
he never expressed like dislike for Mike after.
Well, I'm not saying
dislike. No, and don't just throw that on Cowboy Nation because y'all Bengals threw Trey under the bus and ran him over 10 times. Trade him, get him up out of here. We don't need him. Like we don't want to do that. Don't do that. No. Oh, now you want to throw that support?
I ain't in the nation.
But when it comes to me, bro, I'm a realist.
I understand.
I keep it a buck.
All right. So you like offensive rookie of the year?
Go ahead. Go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Oh, this is probably easier than my offensive player of the year. I'm going with Matthew Golden. Best player. He was the best receiver in the draft, and I think this is gonna be. I think he gonna do his thing up there with Jordan Love.
Give me Travion Henderson, bro. Y'all tripping. He gonna end up being a starting back in New England, and I think he's gonna do some big things.
I think he'll have a good year too. I just think Matthew Golden going.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go.
Green Bay sake, Matthew Golden better. Or
I'm gonna go with Trey too. I'm gonna rock with my Buckeye boy, man. Let's see what he can do. See if he can get a chance to start, which I think he ultimately will. I mean, I fuck with Ramondre Stevenson, but I think Trey gonna take a chokehold and he gonna get to it, man. So shouts out to Travion, man. Travion Henderson, go Bucks.
All right. Defensive rookie of the year. Who you like?
Go ahead, y'all go.
give me Travis Hunter.
Ooh.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm glad I got a 1A 1B. So Travis Hunter was my 1B, but I like that boy Jahdae Barron over in Denver, man. I know he playing on the other side of Patrick Surtain, so I mean it's probably make his job a little easier. But man,
Shit, he might get tested because of that.
But bro, he's gonna be in such a great position though. You know what I mean? So
What lineman? Is there any defensive lineman that was?
None that jumped out to me.
I mean, Shamar Stewart.
No, definitely not going Shamar Stewart.
Oh, you can't. The Bengals.
He a supporter. He can't. You know what I mean? He is just a supporter.
I guess you could say. I guess we can go with Travis then, man. I think he got something to prove. But see, it's hard to go Travis because is he really gonna make that much of an impact on defense to be defensive rookie of the year?
I think so. Because in my opinion, if I'm in a perfect world, he's a spell guy offensively and he's a DB.
What would be some other guys that you would think that come to mind?
Defensive players,
rookies.
That's why I went with Travis. Mario had a good one as well, but like, there's not a lot of guys, in my opinion, that just gonna come in, boom. They could, but like,
nah, bro. I think I think like Malachi Starks because he's gonna be able to be a starting safety up there with Kyle Hamilton.
That's true.
And they got him at like 27 or something like that.
I'm gonna go with Malachi because it's hard. Travis Hunter, man, I think they gonna need him more on offense than defense. And I could be wrong. What y'all think?
But I think they gonna need him on both. Like you gonna need it.
It'll be hard though.
You could go that boy out of Georgia, Michael Williams. He nice too.
I like him.
But what people fail to realize is they don't really need Travis to be special offensively.
No, they don't.
They got Brian Robinson. Like they need somebody who gonna be Brian Thomas, my bad. But you know what I mean? Like they got their guy. Let him come in and spell and get plays when he need it. In my opinion, that's what are
the Jaguars gonna do though? Are they leaning towards him being more of a defensive player or offensive player?
They've committed to both.
Yeah.
They've committed to both.
And I think I think that's one reason he could be in the mentions for both offensive and defensive. Because I think that what they're gonna do is they're gonna utilize him in a way almost like a Swiss Army knife. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's gonna get overloaded on snaps on offense or defense.
Yeah.
All right, I'm cool with that.
And you know what I mean? And being able to play him in spots where he's gonna be able to make plays.
I think he's gonna be huge when he play corner, because he can literally run routes, bro. Yeah. He can run routes for the receiver and pick it off.
All right, I'm with y'all. I'm rocking with it.
Yeah, but a name to watch out for though. It's not my defensive rookie of the year pick, but Jahai Campbell. Just remember that name.
Where did he go?
College?
Yeah.
Alabama. He got drafted by the Eagles. Shout out to Philly.
All right. I'm cool with it.
All right. Comeback player of the year.
You missed one.
Oh.
We come back to it. I'm going to go Christian McCaffrey. Ooh. I think he got a lot to prove. With him being injured last year, shit, I hope he slide to me. Well, I ain't gonna say because we got the fantasy draft coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, he about to tell on himself. Keep talking.
Hold on. But he came back last year though, didn't he? He played last year at the end.
He did, but
I think
for him to have a huge year this year, he'll definitely be a candidate.
He'll be a candidate. Yeah, if he does.
That's what I'm rocking with, Christian.
Oh, I'm going with Stephon Diggs.
That's a good one.
I'm going Dak Prescott.
That's a really good.
That's a
one.
good one too. As much as I guess I could say dislike of Dak. That's a
I think
great
just
one.
with the
Because he definitely got a lot to prove for sure.
Yeah, he do.
Like for him to have a contract for Jerry to trust in him, he gonna have to prove a lot.
And it's a lot of rumblings right now. Speaking of Dak, like I've seen it maybe like 8 times, and it's just social media talk. So anything can be said on there. But it kind of damn near makes sense though. People are saying like they gonna try to see, because I think Dak's biggest pay year is not this year, but the following year, right? So after next year, they saying that they saying that they believe that the Cowboys are gonna try to put themselves in a position to draft Arch Manning.
That's what I heard too.
That's just if
they draft Arch, bro.
Hey, listen here. I had to take the fucking head. I had to take the headphones off of this, bro. Mm-hmm. Hey, bro, don't come on this platform ever again talking that art shit after we just saw what the fuck just happened.
When they do it, he gonna burn that motherfucker.
I'm just telling.
Hey, matter of fact, I had a lighter for you. Where that cowgirl shit at? Bring it here. When they draft him,
bro, I promise. Bro, I think the first person I saw tweet about it was Robert Griffin.
Yeah,
he said, watch.
So they gonna tank.
I mean, I don't know if I believe it, but hey,
man, that fucking clown.
Hey, I'm just telling you,
it don't ever. Hey, not in my house, not on this podcast. His name is Bob. Don't ever call him anything different,
Bobby. Bobby Griffith.
But yeah, no. So no, I think that's a really good. Dak is a really good.
That's a good one.
He's gonna come back player of the year. But coach of the year, who you like?
This one easy for me.
Go ahead, since it's easy for you.
Sean McVay.
I just had it. I'm tripping. Jim Harbaugh.
Oh, no.
I think that's. I think he got a lot to prove. I mean, I don't fuck with the team up north, but I think with him, his second year with the Chargers, man, they got a nice little decent squad. I think he got something to prove, and I think he could do it, man. I think they was they my pick for the division? I don't remember exactly if they was my pick or not, but they was in my top 2 or 3.
I do got a mistake. I think you did pick him. I think you did pick him.
So with that being said, if he wins the division, he would damn near have to be coach of the year, in my opinion.
I think Sean McVay because I didn't get to add to it, but I think Sean McVay and the Rams is destined to probably go to the fucking Super Bowl, bro.
I don't think so.
I'm right there with you.
They got one of the best defensive teams in the country.
No.
I mean that best defensive teams in the league with the addition of Devontae Adams.
I love their defense.
With the addition of Devontae Adams, bro, now they can kind of take some of that load off of Kyron. I think they gonna be special, bro.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. My pick. I'm going with Mike Tomlin.
I was debating on that. Hey,
that's a good one.
That's a good one because did you see the pivot with Jalen Ramsey?
Yeah,
I missed it,
bro.
It's popping the shit.
Yeah,
hey,
them boys,
because they just ready. You come from Miami to there. You come from the Rams to there. Like you go from Rams to Miami to there, and it's like he like, bro, it's just ball, like ball, bro.
Different culture.
Like it partly of why I think. Kind of going back to me picking Michael Parsons is because that's what he gonna get in Green Bay. You gonna get there and it's gonna be nothing but ball. It ain't no nightlife like Texas. It ain't none of that shit. Like no distractions. You going to work. You going to ball, and that's it, bro.
Nah,
when you around those teams like that, that ain't really got much going on outside of football. It just turns you up even more, man. And I like that. That's a good one.
Nah, I fuck with it. Great pick.
Like Tomlin.
Give me an MVP.
I'm gonna go with Jaden Daniels.
Wow. Well, that's different.
Most players have a sophomore slump. He going to MVP.
He going to MVP.
Hey, I love what Jaden brings to the table, man. His heart, his passion.
You think the Commanders are like almost like Super Bowl caliber type team then?
For him to win MVP,
because he had to have a special year to win MVP.
they gotta be better than what they was last year.
And don't get me wrong, MVP is a regular season award, but like he
Not
has
facts,
special.
but I think he got the potential to be special, man. And I just think what he brings to the table, man, his heart, his passion, and they just look to him like Baltimore looks to Lamar. I think he got that same type of aura that he, in Washington to be him. You know what I'm saying? And I just love what Jay brings to the table. So I'm gonna go with Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, no, he definitely a dog. I think he a dog. I don't see MVP in the second year, but
Okay.
You want me to go? Or you want to go? Because this might throw everybody off the wall.
Oh shit.
Aaron Rodgers. I'm saying it with a straight face.
That old nigga shit, boy. Hey,
stay with it though. I feel you. I can't. I can't knock you for being you, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You stand on the same. Hey, man.
Barring injury, I'm telling you, I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna come out, and I think that he gonna show y'all like.
You lucky my boy got hurt, man, because I was gonna make a bold prediction
Well,
that Aaron Rodgers will not be a starting quarterback by the end of the season, bro.
He's not losing.
He's done.
Unless it's due to injury,
Hey,
he's not losing his job.
Stick a fork in Aaron, Roof Chris style.
Okay. Okay.
And my MVP is Lamar Jackson. I think he's gonna come back. He had a phenomenal year last year.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He definitely should have got it last year.
I think he should have got it last year.
It was perfect.
I really truly believe in this Baltimore Ravens team. I think this roster from top to bottom is gonna be special. And I think, bro, teams better watch out playing this team because I think they just got a lot more to prove and a lot more hunger because he didn't get it last year. I think he elevated his game, and I think he's going to elevate his game even more this year.
Well, sure. Give me a if not him pick. So if not, your first pick.
At MVP?
MVP.
Okay.
Go ahead.
If not Lamar Jackson, give me Joe Burrow.
All right.
Said it out my mouth. I'm going with Shiesty, man. I was going to go take Lamar, but I think for the Bengals to be where they want to be and to be those Super Bowl contenders that they think they are or that they want to be, Shiesty got to do his thing, man, and I think he can do it, man. So let me go with Joe Beasy, man, Joe Burrow.
All right. If not Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, okay, I'm cool with it.
That's all I'm telling you.
All right, bias pick.
It's not a biased pick either.
This
true pick.
Nah, all jokes aside, that is.
Yeah, I think that all this
That is bias
It's
bro. All this talk about him being is he a top 5 quarterback? Is he a top 10 quarterback? You know what I mean? I think that.
See, the only thing about that is I don't think the way and the style Philadelphia plays will allow him to be an MVP.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only knock. They won't put him in a position to have to carry that team.
Well,
they're not that team for him to put the team. He's not. They don't need him to put him on his back.
They didn't last year. This year they don't need to put him. They don't need him to put the team on his back. But I think they're gonna commit more to letting him air it out though.
Not really, because you gotta think, bro.
If they do, they'd be stupid.
Right. The conference
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Would you agree the conference is more shittier this year than it was last year?
No, the conference is way better.
Think so?
Yes.
All right. Even with
our division, first of all, is probably the best division in football.
So you want to downplay him?
Damn,
You want to hold on. You want to downplay the conference just because Michael Parsons left? Like
they
you said the best division in football.
That's the
bro.
NFC West or the NFC East is the best division in football, top to bottom. Look, any team in the division can win the fucking division.
We can discuss that on the next.
We
one,
can't
bro.
say that about any other division. Except the
your
AFC.
division-
The AFC North is probably second.
So AFC North
Maybe.
is your
AFC
top.
North is definitely better than the NFC East.
Next top is.
We can go from top to bottom.
No, you can't. Like what you had. So you say you had Baltimore Ravens.
The Ravens and the Eagles.
The Ravens and the Eagles cancel each other out, right?
What the Phillies?
The Eagles
a slight.
Or the Ravens and the Eagles.
I get the Eagles a slight
To the edge. Okay, so the Eagles get the edge. The second team, just looking at last year, second team is
the Commanders.
Commanders and
It's technically a tie, bro, but I'm giving the edge to the AFC North because if you talking about the Giants and the fucking
stop for a second. Let me cook.
Go ahead, cook.
Who was the second team in the NFC North?
AFC North. AFC North. Last year
at 8-8.
Okay.
8-9.
No, the Bengals. The Bengals won 9 games.
9-8.
Or 10. They won 10 games last year.
Ooh.
Pittsburgh won 10
games.
Yeah. Bengals won 9.
Okay.
So Commanders edge again, right?
Yes.
Okay. The third team was the Dallas Cowboys and the Bengals.
Bengals.
That was hurt.
It don't matter.
Then you have the Browns
And the Giants.
and the Giants.
The Browns. That's what I said. It's a tie. It was a tie. That's my point. It was a tie. And I'm giving the edge this year to the AFC North. You said.
You agree. You agree though that the edge was to the NFC East last year. Right?
Hell. We squashed the edge when we went to Texas. You forgot? Yeah, nigga.
All right,
We squashed the edge when we went to Texas, nigga.
Some of the stuff y'all say, boy.
We bust that ass.
So talent wise, you looking at the Eagles and the Ravens. What you got?
I said the Eagles. It's
All right,
like edge.
and we talking about talent. Look at the talent for the Commanders. And
we just went top to bottom.
But I said the talent.
He's saying talent though. He ain't saying
Commanders.
Okay, all right. The Cowboys and the Bengals. Who got the talent?
The Bengals.
No, you're right. You were right the first time.
Fuck the Cowboys.
You just a hater.
Talent when it comes.
Hold on, time out. No, I'm not gonna let you do this. That is my job to not let you do this. Is y'all defense better than ours?
Care.
Knock it the fuck off.
Offense is
not ways better. Talent wise, like be realistic, bro.
Joe Burrow, Dak.
Not far off.
Damn, bro.
CD Lamb, Jamar Chase. Not far off.
Jamar Chase though.
Jamar Chase, but it's not.
We
far
already
off.
had this T Higgins,
okay,
Jorge Pickens discussion.
And then you crazy for thinking that's far off because that's not far off at all.
The comments didn't think so, but whatever, bro. We got some context.
Yeah,
we can go on.
So
bro. We already. You feel me? I got a fantasy draft to get to, man. Let's keep it pushing.
I got creative this time. I did it on some mail, but
man, we miss Jeff, man. We need you, champ.
All right, so it's gonna be two quarterbacks, and I'll tell you the length of time that they played at the end.
Up like you got names
Right.
on
I don't have names on it, but
like you're taking a test and shit.
QB1, 503 passing yards, 62,952 passing yards. 503 passing touchdowns, 62,952 passing yards, 5,369 completions, and that's 253 yards per game passing. He's got 116 career interceptions. Player 2.
How many years?
I'll tell you at the end.
Okay.
Player 2. 273 passing touchdowns. 40,551 passing yards. 3,409 completions. 211 yards per game averaged out. And then 139 career interceptions. Player 1 played for 20 years. Player 2 played for 15.
And we're supposed to. Which
player
Go ahead.
which player you taking, 1 or 2? Which quarterback would you say is better?
I'm gonna go off of E like I always do.
Statistically,
But I will premise you this. All right, no, go ahead. And I'll tell you because he's been in the league 20 years. He ain't played 20 years, so he hasn't started every year.
I'm gonna go with 2.
Yeah,
So realistically, it's the same amount of time of playing.
I'm gonna go with 2.
You going with
2
player
over
2?
1.
1.
Give me 1.
You going with 2? You going with 2 over 1? So still within 15 years, 273 passing touchdowns compared to 503, 116 career interceptions compared to 139.
I said what I said.
Okay,
Stand on business.
and that's okay. But player 1, player 2. Who do y'all think player 2 is?
Carson Palmer.
Because I think y'all know who player 1 is.
Carson Palmer.
No, Carson Palmer with these numbers. Carson Palmer ain't got these numbers, bro. Joe Montana.
I fuck with Joe.
Joe Montana. Who do you think player? Who do y'all think player 1 is?
Brady.
Who do you think player 1 is?
I don't know. You saying 20 years, but he
Rivers.
probably played 10.
Yeah.
That's what threw me
Who
off.
was it?
Aaron Rodgers.
He only. Oh,
He only
'cause
played. He didn't start till after 5 years.
So he's still in
That's
the league.
right. And
Okay,
then
okay,
got
okay,
injured.
okay.
Yeah.
And the guy.
Yeah, I'm taking A-Rod over Joe.
Yeah.
I fuck with. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with A-Rod. I just think it's time. It's been time for him to call it quits, bro.
But there's not many quarterbacks that I would take over A-Rod anyway.
It's not
facts.
talent wise. It's not any quarterback.
However you want to say
Talent-wise,
talent wise.
It's not any quarterback I would in history I would take over Aaron Rodgers. He's the greatest quarterback of all time.
I'll take Patrick Mahomes over.
He might be the closest, but then maybe
I'm
Brady.
taking Pat
Yeah, I'm taking Pat.
because Pat got the accolades and the talent.
Yeah, but so did Aaron Rodgers.
A-Rod,
And he
A-Rod got one.
Huh?
And he got the
A-Rod got one.
And he got what 5 MVPs?
Okay, what Pat got?
He got one.
How many MVPs he got?
One.
Oh, just one. Okay. But he got like
3
3
rings.
rings. Okay, I take the rings over MVPs.
That's okay. One is a team accomplishment. The other one is a.
But,
True, but I just think-
Pat,
No.
but Pat still got work to do.
No, he do.
He got at least 10 more years, ain't he?
10?
What's how many years he been in the league?
Probably close to 10.
I wouldn't think, but he
He been
ain't.
in the league 10 years.
He's been a starter for 7
Man, we've been in a damn time.
or 6. He's been a starter for 6 years now.
So you saying Pat don't got 20 years in him? I think he do.
I don't. Nah.
I think he do.
I don't think he want to play that long.
Hey, that's different, but you can't say he
don't
he
got
it in
that.
him. He definitely got it in him.
He don't got that, bro. But
I think he gonna go. I think he got 2 decades in him.
Yeah, but with that being said, our podcast has been going on for 2 decades, so
Facts. Yeah,
He's
shouts out
been
to
in the
y'all.
league for 8 seasons. I thought it was close to 10.
yeah.
So you telling me he can't play 18 years?
Yeah, probably could.
So give me 10 more years in Pat competitively.
I don't see it, but
He stays healthy.
Oh yeah, and I hope he does. Shit.
I think some of that is contingent upon how long Andy Reid coaches. To be
Okay.
honest,
All right, I'm with you.
I agree, and I don't think Andy Reid gonna coach much longer.
Nah, it's slow. But they'll bring in somebody to grab the
Because
torch.
I mean, a lot of stuff about to fall off. Like, you know what I mean, like consider like it's probably Travis Kelce last year, maybe either this year or next year. Like,
maybe because them Swifties want him to sit his ass down.
well, no, but he just have been talking about retirement for the past couple of years.
Nah, facts.
Like, bro,
he on the bigger and better things right now.
Yeah, and that's cool. But I'm just saying, but a lot of that's gonna factor into how Patrick Mahomes goes forward, right?
Nah,
Like,
facts.
no, for sure.
so I don't know. We'll see though. But I want to thank everybody out there for listening and watching Tunnel Vision Podcast today. It's been a great episode, man.
Yes, sir.
Super excited. Make sure y'all check us out on Thursday during the game. We're going live. We're going live on Thursday.
New. We're going live, but we're podcasts are switching from Sundays
To
to
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays as
Yeah.
well.
Right.
So make sure y'all looking out for our podcast on Thursdays instead of Mondays going forward. Want to thank everybody out there for listening. Again, go find us anywhere you can find podcasts at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, YouTube, anywhere you can find and listen to podcasts. Make sure you check us out. Until next time, y'all got anything y'all want to say?
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks.
Go Blue. Till next time, we out of here.
That's Sersky.
Peace.